We have 4 types of layers. I'm going to show them to you all right now. We initiate them by coming over to plus, holding it down, and the first one is empty layer. We hit the M key, and you can see nothing's going on here. It is truly an empty layer. However, if I pick the brush and I start painting, then we have a mask. So empty layers are great when you know exactly what you want to do, and you just want to start with a blank canvas. I'm going to go ahead and hit the minus key to get rid of that. Our next layer is a fill layer, and it's completely opposite. Now it's going to fill the whole frame with the mask, and I can go to the erase mask, and I can take away the areas that I don't want affected by the mask. And remember, where the mask shows, where the red shows, that's what's going to be affected by the adjustments. What is showing through will not be affected. All right? So that is the fill layer. Go ahead and get rid of that one. Next, we have a clone layer. And let me make sure I have the brush selected. Let's zoom in here, and I'll show you how this works. Clone in Capture One Pro is very unforgiving. In other words, it is a clone. So if I wanted to clean this up right here, let's make it just a tad bigger. And I sample this by holding down the Option key and clicking. And then I come over here and I click. Now let's hit the M key to get rid of the mask. That's not the kind of correction that you want, right? We don't want that circle right there. We might as well have the paint mark. So clone is clone. In other words, what clone does great is, for instance, if I wanted a flower right there, okay, I could do that. That's what cloning is for. Really what you want for corrections like this is a heal layer. So let me get rid of that. And let's create a heal layer. All right, now what I'm going to do, let's sample down here and let's at least get a little bit closer. There's my sample. Now I click. What a heal layer does is it also addresses luminosity. So it samples the area, but then it tries to match the tones around the area that you're making your correction. Now that looks much better. So that is the heal layer. So use cloning only when you really want to clone something. A lot of times when you're cleaning up boo-boos like this, then I think you really want to use the heal layer. So I'll go ahead and leave that there. Let's do Command minus to pop out. And those are the 4 types of layers that we have available to us in Capture One Pro 11.